guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a quick review and I guess a little demo on how I use the new e.l.f. contour palette. I'm not really sure when the palette came out, but I do know right now you can get it online on the e.l.f. website. I have not seen it yet in any stores. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys real quick because I know a lot of people are interested in this palette since it's so cheap, which is awesome. This is what it looks like. If you're familiar with the e.l.f. Blush palettes, I think it looks exactly the same. And this, first of all, you get a huge mirror, which is nice. This is what the palette looks like. So you have your deep contour shade right here, your lighter bronze shade here, a white shimmery highlight shade, and then a yellowish banana beige highlight shade. I'll start by swatching the powders for you. I'll show you guys how I apply them, and then I'll give you some final thoughts on the palette. So these are the shades right here. Hopefully you guys can tell. This is the yellowish beige color. This is the white shimmery highlight. This is the deep contour, and you can barely see the bronze shade on my skin. I'll show you guys how I apply the lighter ones under my eyes, and then I'll move on to just the contouring. To apply my under eye powder over my concealer, obviously I've already done my foundation and my concealer for the day, but I will take usually a mixture of the yellow and just a dab of the white shade. Hopefully my lighting's not annoying you. There are lots of clouds and it's like sun in and out. But anyway, the shimmery highlight shade does have a bit of shimmer in it, but I don't mind that under my eyes. I actually find that I like a little bit of shimmer under my eyes, which might sound weird, but I just find that it makes my eyes look a little bit more awake and fresher. I know a lot of people don't like to have something shimmery under their eyes because it might accentuate their fine lines or whatever they have going on. I don't mind it. So I take primarily most of the beige yellow powder, and then I'll just really lightly tap my brush in the white kind of highlight shade, and then obviously I'll just tap it under my eyes. Hopefully you guys can tell, hopefully the camera's picking it up, how much that brightened up my under eye compared to this one. I really like the powders for setting my under. I found that they last all day, they don't get cakey or creasy on me. Yeah, I like them. I think they keep my concealer in place all day, and I like those a lot. I very, very lightly dab my brush in the deeper contour shade because it is super pigmented. What I do is I start from the top of my ear and I go to the corner of my mouth. Now obviously I don't take it all the way to the corner of my mouth because that would look really strange. I go to about halfway, like in the middle of my eye. So I start obviously on the back towards my ear and then kind of drag it halfway. As you can see, this powder is super, super pigmented. I barely was touching my skin and I barely tapped my brush in it. So you do have to be a little careful. What I'll do is I'll even like wipe off my contour brush after I initially apply it, and then I'll go in and start to kind of buff it out. So as you can see, I mean, I still need to do some blending. But as you can see, this side of my face looks a little bit slimmer and more defined than this side of my face. So I'm just quickly going to do the other side of my face real quick. Okay, so there you can kind of see how the powder looks on my skin. I'm going to apply my blush and my highlight, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so my final thoughts on the e.l.f. contour palette. For $6, go for it. It is perfect for beginners. If you have never really experimented with contouring before and you want to start, I think that this palette's a good way to go. Do I like this palette more than my like Anastasia contour kit or something like that? No, I do find that the powder is a little bit patchy. It's kind of hard for me to blend it out. And then the lighter bronze shade I'm sure would be perfect for some skin tones. It just doesn't really work for me. But as you can see, I kind of use it anyway to blend out my contour. So I make it work. I think that the powders are nice. They're smooth. They are a little chalky. Did I say that weird? Chalky? They're a little chalky. I don't know. So yeah, overall I do like it. I don't love it more than my other contour palettes, but I would recommend it if you guys are interested in checking it out. I mean, it's only $6, so you don't really have a lot to lose. If you do try it out, let me know what you think, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.